Good afternoon. Thank you for joining Words of Wisdom. So blessed to have you here. Thank you for joining me. I hope, as always, whatever comes up on my magic table, it resonates with you, helps you in some way, guides you in some way, as it does me always. My spirit team are very good at, their guidance, their support. But as with anything, you need to be awakened, empowered, and you need to be hearing and listening. So I've just had a wonderful meeting with somebody that has really sort of given me a little bit of an inspiration, and I feel like quite excited about something, and I haven't felt like that in a while, and it was very nice. And he says, "Oh, you've inspired me, you've excited me," and it was a lovely conversation in a business sense that I really felt like quite empowered, and it was lovely to feel like that again. Anyway, besides, so this is what it's all going to be about today, because tomorrow is our full moon, our harvest moon, our beautiful full moon. And I am not going to do a full moon chant. I'm going to do an invoke self-healing and empowerment chant. That is what is opened up on our book today. Our beautiful calendar message: the weak are hindered by circumstances, the wise use circumstances. And that's exactly what I've just felt like I did. I had a connection with someone, and I opened up and I asked and I came up with the idea, and that was all very well received. So I feel like the minute you feel that you are inspired or whatever, you can use those circumstances for your empowerment. It makes you feel better. Failure is the mother of success. Interesting. So when you have failed before, you learned your lessons, and whatever it might have been, you've recognized that it actually helped in some way, because it helped you grow, did it not? And that's really what we've got to really value when we're thinking about our journey and what we're doing with ourselves on a daily basis in our healing. So let's start with our invoke, our self-healing and empowerment chant. From the depths of my soul, I call for the light to heal and empower through day and night. With earth's deep roots and sky's vast sea, I summon my strength to set me free. Heal my wounds, both seen and unseen. Restore my spirit, pure and clean. With fires warm and waters flow, renew my essence. Let my power grow. In this sacred space, my intent is clear: to heal, to thrive, and to banish fear. Blessed be this healing flame, empowering my heart, reclaim my name. So that's exactly a lovely, beautiful chant when I feel this business empowerment, having these discussions again and being excited about an opportunity that could be created. I'm very creative, so I love an opportunity that can be created. And when I sit with someone that gets as inspired as I am, it's a lovely connection. So right then, called to the table today are our beautiful fairies. Our fairy oracle, they are here. We've also got then Spirit Song Tarot that has come out with our fairies, and I have my moon cards on the table. So we're going to start off then with our beautiful fairies and see what it is they would like to give us as guidance today. Beginning of a week, just before this full moon, the harvest moon, the hunter moon, taking out everything that is no longer needed, taking it away, ready for the new. So we have got on the floor, we have got magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Isn't that beautiful? And I just felt exactly like that. I was talking to this man, and it was just so lovely. And he's a really nice man, and I feel like maybe he needed some inspiration, and I came along and perhaps provided it for him. So that's lovely to think about magical blessings. Let's have a little read of our magical blessings. Okay. To receive fairy blessings is an honor, And right now the fairies are bestowing their blessings upon you and the current situation. Fairy blessings are magical and can also be healing. So only you will know what form these blessings take. You can ask the fairies for their blessings at any time. Perhaps you have a job interview coming up or a challenging situation at home. To do so, close your eyes and speak from your heart, explaining why you feel their blessings would be beneficial, and then wait. Patience is a virtue when hoping for a message or sign from fairies. And remember, they will only bestow blessings if it is their will. It's important to acknowledge the fairies' blessings and give thanks. An easy way to do so is to leave some raw food, such as fruit or nuts, in your garden or outside your door. You can also leave seeds out for the birds. Caring for the environment is a lovely way to return blessings for the fairies. The fairies are also reminding you that you can bestow blessings on others. So, showing our loved ones we care is a form of blessing, especially to those who live alone or are feeling lonely. A visit, a smile, or a hug can make the world of difference. This card is also a reminder to count your blessings and to focus on your positive aspects in life. That is beautiful. Lovely. Okay, let's see if there's any other guidance from our beautiful fairy oracle. Magical blessings. Goodness me. Any other guidance, please, fairies? If you could give us some. Just based on what we can expect from this week. What can we expect this week? How can we have some guidance for this week, please? Going forward with our hunter moon, our full moon tomorrow. Very important. No, yeah, nothing more from our fairy blessings. Anything more, please, Spirit? Come on, fairies. I know you want to speak to me. Where are you? Where are you? There. Thank you. Lovely. All right. Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So that's an important message with your magical blessings. You know, make sure you are protecting yourself. I just saged. I'm burning Palo Santo. So make sure you have that sort of protection. I always wear my evil eye protection. I have my chakra moonstone. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. And I love the fact that she's holding this beautiful rainbow between her hands. I really adore that. That is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so those are our fairy blessings. Today, our fairy guidance. We have magical blessings around us. We must protect ourselves. They're saying protect ourselves with psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So before I do this, I have to make sure that I protect myself, and I do so with my smudging. So you use what you do in terms of your protection and how you protect yourself. We have got intuition and inspiration. Isn't that beautiful that that's come out when I just told you the story of how I was using, and I'm very inspired now. It's lovely to feel that using our intuition is very inspirational. It gives us that freedom, doesn't it? It's a beautiful way of feeling when we have inspiration. You know, the new moon is going to give us inspiration because it's a harvest moon. So everything's coming in for harvesting, ready for the new, isn't it? We're going to plant new seeds. We're going to grow a new possibilities in our lives. Union and harmony. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I haven't ever seen this. The two doves there, the two people. So this is about love. Love for your environment. Love for you. Love for where you are. Love for your family, love for other people, love for your friends. Or it could be about a love that is going to come in and really inspire you, because you're going to have this magical blessings that the fairies want you to be part of. That is so gorgeous. I'm going to read that one. Two of Shells. We have Page of Shells and Two of Shells on the table. So I think it's quite important to remember what shells are all about. They are harmony, peace, and fertility. So it's about the cups, the emotions. So we have got shells. We've got a lot of emotion on our deck right now. And we've got the Two of Shells, which is, as the keeper of love and devotion, Dove enhances deep bonds within a partnership, and she brings blessings of harmony to a relationship. She is in tune with the healing powers of love and embraces the importance of healthy communication. Strong in spirit and pure of heart, Dove assists in compassion and mutual respect. She also wants you to remember to work towards loving yourself. When you honor yourself with respect, others will respond in kind. For greater emotional balance, the capacity to not only give love, but to receive love will expand within. So that's a very beautiful, beautiful card for us to be considering right now. And then we have our Page of Shells, which is he inspires you with a more rooted connection to your emotional self as you grow into something new and even more wonderful. So the love, the partnership, something you're going to be growing into something now. A healing, it's time for you to give and receive your healing. Healing for everything. It's just a beautiful feeling right now on this table of love. So it's a messenger of intuition, of love, blossoming, inspiration. Jump at the chance of starting a new exciting project that strikes your fancy. Exactly what I'm doing. That is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Goodness me. Absolutely amazing. All right, let me just get our Sacred Traveler cards, because we get some really beautiful advice from our Sacred Traveler cards based on obviously what the fairies are saying about our blessings, and that there's a new project possibly you're going to be taking, I am, and all love on the table. So could you give us some guidance, please, Sacred Travelers? Goodness me, that's far too many, but some have come up. Begin now. Begin now. Take your first step. Wow. I feel like suddenly there is something very new happening. Isn't that beautiful? Harvest and new. End of a cycle. Trust there's a divine plan. Absolutely. The weak are hindered by circumstances. The wise use circumstances. I love that. So we have got the desert passage. The trust there's a divine plan for us right now. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I've had this yesterday. Really bad moments, heavy energy this morning. It was picked up. I'll give you an example, right? Because I love to share with you guys. So yesterday I had this situation with my family. I mentioned it in my last reading and what have you. And of course, it played on my mind. I discussed it with my sister-in-law last night, and she understood. She gave me some sound advice. Not that you want to take everyone's advice. It's just nice. And whilst I was doing that, I was opening myself up to really thinking about things in a different way. And that's a good thing. This morning I had a quick chat with my sister, and I said about my mom, and it was like, have I done the right thing? And she was understanding as well, and she said, well, you needed to do it for you. And I was like, you know what, actually I did, and I was okay with that. Now the funny thing is, Spirit knew I was still a little bit heavy about it, and still a little bit unsure. Well, on a Monday I work from home, but Tuesday to Friday I don't. And my mom and my father have to, well, they don't have to, but they do. They come and walk my dog, give her a little break at lunchtime. And so I had something to eat, and I was ready to take the dog for the walk myself. So I was looking for something. I was a bit held up, and I was thinking, oh, I'll go now. Anyway, I suddenly decided, oh, right, let's go. As I walked out my front door, there came my mom and dad around the corner. They'd forgotten it was Monday. But what was so lovely, right, was the fact that I could spend some time with my parents in the sunshine, having a little walk with the dog, and it was just easy. It just reminded me of how important they are to me, how lovely it was, and it just lifted my spirit. And it was so funny because if I hadn't decided to go or hesitate or whatever, then I wouldn't have seen them, because they also got a bit held up, and they only went out when they needed to go, could go out, and it just all worked in divine timing. So please trust there's a divine plan when Spirit needs you to know something, help you with something, and certainly with this next step. This first step, having this first step, this new project, something that's inspiring you, it's going to lead to beautiful harmony, love, connections. You know, it's a lovely way of thinking about going into your new chapter, isn't it? And of course, healing is really important. And so we've been given this card of it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And it's just by this full moon. So Spirit are absolutely on it today, giving us some guidance and reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. So never doubt yourself. Look at that. Your light is shining right now, shining brightly. You've done the healing. You deserve these magical blessings that is being gifted to you by the fairy realm. And it's so lovely that we are blessed like we're being blessed. All right. All right, I'm not going to go with my moon cards first. I'm going to get an energy card. We had our beautiful Archangel Raphael out with us this morning, my healing angel and my loving angel. And of course, that's before I bumped into my mum and dad, and I just knew he was with me. And so thank you to him. He provided all of this wondrous change in my energy, that I could sit with somebody and inspire them and give them some exciting opportunities, and you know, they've given me, and I'm like, it's lovely, you know. So I can only share what I you know, it might resonate with some of you, it might not, but it might be something you might come across very soon, and you might be remembering what I'm talking about when you're watching this. So, oh, that's so lovely. Straight away, we have another Archangel that has come out. It's Uriel, our beautiful Archangel Uriel. Now, she's talking about the 7th chakra. Okay, so we'll get the energy book, number 41. 4 and 1 is 5. And our 7th chakra is, of course, going to be about spiritual connections, intuition, and inspiration. And there it is on the table with the frog. So absolute confirmation once again from our beautiful energy cards. She wears Uriel wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. There it is there. Look at her beautiful crown. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called your crown chakra. That's where intuition comes from as well. It's located on the top of your head. And this card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from Spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in Spirit, their love and willingness to assist you is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. So this connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. Then we've got our beautiful angel of strength. There she is, very, very strong. It's your strength now. You are victorious, I'm hearing, in this strength. Okay? The weak are hindered by circumstances. The wise use circumstances. So your strength now is about going forward and opening yourself up to the what the guidance is all about. I keep saying that. And we have a man holding a coin. So when we think about union, harmony, love, okay, possibly this man may come in a financial setting. It could be a partnership, financial partnership that is going to really set you up in terms of this inspiring project, new beginning, new cycle, new pathway, whatever it is. He is coming in. It could be love, it could be partnership, it could be both. So beautiful confirmation from our energy cards. All right. Thank you, Spirit. That is lovely. All right. Let's finish off then with our beautiful moon cards. As we have our full moon tomorrow, let's see what our moon cards are going to guide us with, please, in terms of the, the divine plan and our guidance. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so wonderful. Man holding a coin. Lovely. Angel of strength. Be strong with this, I'm hearing. Be strong. You can do this. It is time. You're ready. There it is. Oh, 2 cards. Yes. 2 cards. Moon in Cancer. Spend time with family or helping others. So don't avoid situations that could be a drain on your emotions. And that's interesting because you've been told about protection by the fairies. So be aware of not letting anything drain your emotions, drain you. It is about giving and receiving healing. But don't let your emotions be drained right now. And we've got the moon in Aries as well. So remain sensitive to others. Don't go into a confrontation side of things. I was just thinking that, especially now with this full moon, about releasing. Of course, yesterday I had this situation. And I did try and remain sensitive, but I also wanted to stand up for my own self. But now today that is healed, that is gone away. So it's beautiful. But how you respond or react is very important for you right now in terms of where you're going. Take your first step. You're crossing that bridge, the healing, the connecting, the mending, the releasing. It's now on the table, because someone is coming in, perhaps to give you great strength, because maybe it is financial support you're needing, and that will strengthen this inspiring project or situation that you are going to be finding yourself in, or right now, because it is your first step. It's like now, it's happening now for you. So open, channel, allow spirit to come in, allow them to guide you, and just have complete great faith and gratitude in where you are going. So I hope that was nice confirmation of anything you've been feeling or dealing with today, and going into tomorrow with the full moon. I will be obviously hopefully doing a full moon reading tomorrow evening. We'll see how it goes, but that is the plan. And I wish you all a merry, wonderful, very wonderful day. You take care. Thank you for joining me. Give me a like or a subscribe or a message. Love to hear from you. Take care. Bye-bye.